Oh, that's absolutely no good. Ooh, I'm nervous. I'm so proud of myself. Does this count as obstruction of vision? So today I'm going to go to Asda because genuinely, look at the size of this return that I'm doing from my misguided haul, which it's actually taken me a while to get round to do. So hopefully they still accept it. I think they've extended them to 28 days and I think today is possibly the 28th day. If the queue outside the Costa drive-thru isn't huge, I'll go there because I kind of fancy a coffee, even though it is. I was meant to be filming this at 1 and it's now 3. This is just me. It's actually embarrassing how poor I am at lyrics. I can sing all of like High School Musical or like Disney, but I've done a little bit of a queue. I've had it MOT'd in service and apparently there is absolutely nothing wrong with the brakes. But that, it stops after a while of driving and I probably haven't driven it for a couple of weeks. But that just doesn't sound healthy. The roads are quite quiet, as they should be during a pandemic. Says she who is using the excuse to go to Asda to film. So I did ask some questions over on my Instagram. I just kind of asked for topics to talk about because, I mean, I find it very easy to just ramble, but I just thought maybe there could be some conversation starters. So the first one that I got, what was your dream job when you were younger and why have you / haven't you pursued it? So my actual, when I was like little, so maybe like 7 or 8, I really wanted to be a window cleaner. I used to be so fascinated when they put all the like foamy stuff on and then use that the screen wiper thing to get it off. I was just like, I really want to be a window cleaner. I was really into art at school and then I discovered YouTube. Really wanted to be a makeup artist, like so desperate to be a makeup artist, and I did actually start doing some, like I've done a few people's makeup but not like as anything, just to get some practice and kind of build up my portfolio. But that didn't happen. And then when I was in A-levels I wanted to do graphic design, but that also didn't happen. I was looking at Central St Martin's in London. They had a graphic design course there. Yeah, it was my lowest grade, so I dropped art at AS level. So, and now I am an administrator. So I guess, why didn't I? It was very instilled in me that I stay and do, and it was, our school was quite hot on going to uni, doing A-levels, this, and when you don't really have a like strong career path or like plan, it was very easy to just do what was offered to you at the time, and that was what was offered to me. A-levels and uni, and I applied to uni to do history, got in, and the rest is history. So yeah, what else can I talk about? This is quite fun, but I'm trying really hard not to look at the camera because I get quite distracted. Ooh, she's sunny. Oh, another one I got. Do you believe in like star signs, horoscope kind of stuff? I don't really look into it too much, but you know, like I've got a horoscope app and you read your like daily affirmation and like what this month means for you, and they do always, or like how you're like what is going on in star sign world, and I do always quite relate to what my star sign says. So I guess, yeah, and like I'm a Libra, and I do think that my personality fits the description of like Libra personality, is that what it's called, of like that star sign. Oh my god, it's so sunny, can't see a thing. Oh, that's absolutely no good. I guess my answer to that would be yes, I do. How are we all? How is everyone doing? We're almost at the end of January, which this January's actually gone quite quickly for me. And it usually really drags, which is good. I'm not complaining. Another month closer to freedom, or some type of freedom. You can fuck with me if you wanted to. It's expensive, this is red bottoms, this is bloody shoes. Oh my god, I know the word! TV shows, TV series. I have been on the hunt, and because I watched Bridgerton, which was so good. Wouldn't recommend watching it with your parents, but it was so good. Like, I love anything like that, and it was based in literally my favourite era, like the 1800s, so loved that. I also watched Humans, which, it was okay. Like, I felt like it dragged a bit, kind of maybe 3 seasons in. I felt a bit like, oh, when is this gonna end? But it was interesting, like, about artificial intelligence, so I enjoyed that. My friend actually suggested watching Daredevil, which is a Marvel series. It's really good. I've managed to make myself not absolutely binge watch it, because I am very, very capable of watching. I could watch a series in a day. I mean, it depends how many like episodes is in the series, but I watched Bridgerton in just over a day. Might be a track record of mine. So I'm just watching an episode every lunchtime. Really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. If anybody has any other suggestions, I'm quite easy with watching. I kind of like, I don't like anything too gory, but I do like crime, or like anything that's based like history but fiction. I guess I also like documentaries. Thank God for life. Look in the mirror, say, bitch, I'm the best. How do people not get copyright? So I thought I'd talk about 2020 goals, but oh my god. That's how you know that 2020 didn't really exist for me. 2021 goals, and that wasn't even hiccup. There's stuff that happened in 2019 that really does feel like it was just last year, and it's making me really sad, because I honestly, where last year went, like, it's just a madness. 2021 goals, that's what I was going to talk about. Usually my goal is just work out, like get back on like kind of a workout regime, which I do really want to do. I'm just being so lazy at the minute, and it's really, really annoying, because I know when I'm sat at work, I think, right, I'm going to go home and I'm going to work out. The second I walk in the door, I'm like, no, I don't want to. And I know if I just forced myself, I'd feel so much better about it, because I wouldn't be sitting there feeling guilty about the fact that I'm not doing it. My main goal is to try and work out 3 to 4 times a week. Anything extra is an added, like a bonus and like a bit of a pat on the back. However, this week I have done zilch. Another thing that I'm going to try and do is, and this was actually Dad's suggestion, I'm getting on the Met line now, going to Moore Park, which is about just over an hour walk from my house. But he was like, why don't you just run that? Like, if I get changed at work, and then when I'm off the train, because I have a backpack anyway, so that can just, like, I can just strap that to my back and then run. And that's like, I think it's just under 3 miles, so that's a decent run every day. And then I'm almost killing 2 birds with one stone, because I'm not having to rely on a lift to get back from the station, and I'm doing exercise, which I want to do. So I think I'm going to start doing that from next week. Another goal is to try and make a bit more time for myself. Not that I don't, but I mean like spare time that I have, just to use it wisely. Because I was actually saying to one of my friends this morning, I have a really, really poor habit of massively clock watching and like calculating. I don't know how to explain it, but so like, I woke up this morning and was already thinking, right, I need to have this done by this time and be ready by this time so that I can film this by this time. And then like, it's like, I don't know why I do it, because especially on a Saturday, like, just do your Saturday how you want your Saturday to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, just enjoy it. Whereas I feel like the way that I put so much kind of time pressure on things, it makes me feel stressed. Like, I really, really stress myself out to try and enjoy my time, enjoy my spare time, especially now that all we can do is have, like, there is so much time. What song is on at the minute? Oh, that's my shit, that's my shit. A little bit of Dua. Did a full 180. This is proper lockdown 1 vibes. Another question was, how are you finding YouTube? I'm really really happy that I've done it. Like, like I said before in my Q&A, I can watch all these back when I'm like 35, which actually isn't that long away. It's like 10 years. Oh my God, I saw a TikTok that basically, it actually made me laugh. It was this girl, and she was basically saying, I was on TikTok and someone commented earlier about how if you are 25 on this app, then you're sad. Anybody that uses crying, laughing faces, you're sad. And she was like, I'm not old, I'm young and sprung. And it's really weird because I still feel like 18. Why does life go so quickly the second you hit 18? Right, we're actually going to try and go to Costa now. The queue can't be that bad, if this is an unpopular opinion. But McDonald's veggie stuff just isn't nice. Like, I've never actually had the KFC fake chicken burger, I don't think. But they need to introduce something like that, because I get the veggie deluxe, but I have to add everything to it. Like, I add onions, lettuce, does it come with lettuce already? Gherkins, which I love gherkins. I'm that person, if you don't like your gherkins, I'm straight in the burger getting those gherkins out. Or even if you do like gherkins, I will steal them off of you. Oh God, I just love gherkins so much. The McDonald's gherkins are just unreal. But yeah, like, back to the point, their veggie, the veggie stuff is just like, what is it? Like a bit of bean and sweet corn, like deep fried. It's just not very nice. Oh my God! I wish I could show you how long that queue is. I am so sorry. I'm not sitting in that. That is, people must make that like their Saturday. Oh my God, I'm so sad. I really, really wanted one. Guys, that queue is so long. Mum and I are gonna go to Marks and Spencer's. Their snacks slap. Their crisps, unreal. Percy Pigs, don't even get me started on them. Can't go into Marks and Spencer's and not pick up Percy Pigs or Colin the Caterpillar. Colin the Caterpillar is also scrumptious. I think I'm going to try Taco Bell tonight. What I've heard is it is not as good. It's getting really windy now. It's not as good in the UK as it is in America. If anybody's learning to drive, don't use me as an example. I passed second time. The junction that I'm coming up to is where I failed. I ran a red light. Not on purpose, I got really nervous and I was waiting to turn right onto this road that I'm on now. Examinator used the dual controls, so yeah, it wasn't a good time. Let's talk about holidays. I should be in Dubai right now, and was at work yesterday thinking I'd literally be at Heathrow right now, probably drink in hand, getting ready to go to Dubai, but the universe had other plans, and I'm also meant to be going to Marbella. You know, haters will say I'm really basic. Kind of think I've touched on stuff that people asked. It was like star signs, job, 2021 goals, life outside of lockdown. Kind of touched on this in my Q&A. So a lot of what I do kind of during the day is very similar to what I'd be doing outside of lockdown. Like, it's more the evening, but like also I guess the thing is it's so hard to say, because when you could do stuff, like every weekend was different, you had different plans, but a lot of it I'd usually meet up with my friends, like go for dinner. Your 20s are meant to be your prime time, and I can quite honestly say I'm not living my prime life. I do miss them. My friends, if you're watching, I miss you. I've actually found this last week has been quite hard. Okay, someone said, how are you? That's nice. Which I guess I was just kind of talking about. I'm good. I just feel very fed up, which I think a lot of people probably do. Let's go to McDonald's and get a milkshake and cheese bites if they have them. Another thing I wanted to say, does anybody have any good book suggestions? Because I was really getting back into reading and then I've just fallen off it. I wanted to try Is it good vibes, good life? Do you have to wear a mask in the drive-thru? Ooh, I'm nervous! Oh, guys, I fully undid the wrong window.
Hello, can you order please?
Hi, can I please get cheddar melts?
Yeah?
And can I get a strawberry milkshake, please?
Yeah?
And that's everything, thank you.
The next one please.
Thank you very much.
The birds are chirping. Oh my gosh, that's just made me think of, has anybody seen that TikTok? Birds are burping. It makes me laugh so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of myself. I'm not even joking, like, is that a bit like silly? But I am so proud of myself for doing that. If people don't like eating and talking, sorry. I'm gonna go left so that another car doesn't come up. Yep, it did. Oh, I used to work in that petrol station. You start the day with like a good quote and like a positive thought, then you're almost setting yourself up for a positive day. I know that that's not necessarily always the case, but it probably helps. Because I'll leave the link, I follow Ron Writings on Instagram, post kind of daily quotes or like 3 things to tell yourself in January, or like, and at the end of the month he'll do like January realizations, kind of stuff like that. Just about staying positive, and if you're going through anything, stuff like that. I feel like it's quite a good page to kind of look through. Because it's also reminders that like when you go through something, you are not the only one that has gone through it, and there are people that like can understand, and people that you can talk to. And also likewise reading quotes and stuff about, like, I don't know, love being good, I'm a bad bitch. Eve, get that bread, get that head, then leave. Peace out. Let's just finish it here. All right, I'm parked up. I'm finally at Asda. I really hope that you've enjoyed this rather random video. It's fun to film. Next time I will try and get a playlist ready, and I also have topics of discussion because I have just been racking my brain here. Like, I had a few questions, but yeah, I've just been chatting basically. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you next time.